platforms for a while, and that's saying something, considering YouTube is generally my main form of personal entertainment kind of thing. Is I watch almost everything on that thing. And I'm fine to like search shit, but like I don't even, like I'd get theories and all sorts of stuff, but I'm not even getting that, or I'm getting theories about shows that I've never watched and not interested in, and I'm like, why? I don't understand. Understand I've been also like complaining pretty much all night, but it's gotta happen once in a while, okay? So I tried Marmite. Lol. Marmite's not the same thing. Marmite's like different consistency, but I get your point. I get what you're trying to say. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to get actual Vegemite, get actual Vegemite. It's a different critter. Just don't do a spoonful. Like, literally just like scrape a little bit and make sure you got some butter with it. It's like some good buttered fucking Vegemite toast. Good shit, that. It's kind of spicy and salty and yeah. I don't know. Sorry, my thumb is cramping. Just give me a second. I don't know how my thumb is cramping up, but it is. I just gotta stretch it. I've got like double joints in my thumbs, and apparently the position I'm sitting my thumb in tonight is not okay. If you look by the amounts, only from 6 to 11 doesn't seem much, but when you gotta look at the percentage, $2 out of $11 is 20%. They take over 80% of your money as a supporter. That's more as a streamer going from 33% to 18%. That means they stole half the money of the streamer makes, half without anyone's consent. That, and also the other thing too is that you got to remember that the only ones that they want to not take the larger amount from are the ones that are guaranteed getting 300 subs a month. They're the only ones that they're willing to take the lower cut from, which are like the really huge streamers, right? But like little streamers like me, I don't know if they're trying to weed us off the platform. I don't know if maybe that's what they're trying to do, or if they are maybe trying to cut down on excessive resources. Like, to be fair, if there's a few people out there that are like me that are literally living off this, and it's getting too difficult, they may leave the platform, and that might free up some more resources for them to have somebody else. Maybe. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it, is I'm trying to find a logical perspective, but I'm just not finding an ethical, logical perspective, you know? I'll just kill it. It's a little guy. Yes, but Shadow, there are overlords they deserve. We can get them flow. There's Shadow overlords. Shadow is an overlord. You got many joints in your thumbs. Okay, so if you look at your hand, okay, you want to know where my double joints are? Okay, so look at your thumb. Alright, the little knuckle right before the thumbnail. I have a double joint in that, so I can put that at a right angle. And I have another double joint about where, you know, the webbing starts, down closer to the palm. I have another one there that can slide my hand forwards and backwards. My thumb goes forwards and backwards, as well as right angle. So that's how I've got two double joints in my hands. Well, in those specific thumbs. They don't cause me any pain usually, but for some reason my left hand's being really sore, so I don't know what's going on with it tonight. I was laying on my left arm a lot tonight because I was trying to rest my stomach. Yes. So it's probably, I'll probably just like pinch something along the way, you know? How you got... I already did that. It's like, do not eat a spoonful, set of experience. Well, the thing is, like, most Australians will tell you don't eat a spoonful of Vegemite to begin with. Like, it seems like the most obvious thing. But then, after doing it myself, I can tell you it's spicy. And, yeah. I would recommend, like, if you're ever going to try Vegemite, I will always try to give you advice on how to eat it in a way that might be potentially palatable, because it is insanely salty. And if you're not ready for it, if you're thinking it's going to be like chocolate, put it down, go lay down, have a glass of water, and come back to it later, because it's not chocolate, okay? It is like pure salt, basically. You'll do a lot better if you try to think of it as beer. Yeah. That's basically my advice for like Vegemite. It's like I'm keen to like get people to eat Vegemite if they want to try it, but I'd like you guys like at least have like a good experience if you do choose to try it. Soy sauce. Yeah, actually soy sauce is a great example. Super News got it spot on. Actually, soy sauce is very, very fucking similar to Vegemite. It's just it's more like a paste, and it doesn't quite taste like the same kind of soy kind of thing. But yeah, salty like that. Yeah, exactly. That's the best fucking example I've ever heard. I don't know why that just it didn't click until I just fucking read it, and then I'm like, yeah, legit. For anybody that wants to know what Vegemite tastes like and you're not Australian and you've never had it, soy sauce isn't far off. It's pretty close. Yeah. That's good. I appreciate that. What did I miss there? Not a streamer, but I understand nonetheless. Work in production and company, probably 20 to 30 per shift. Work get I make my company probably 20 to 30k per shift and only get 250. Yeah, no, I fucking feel that shit too. So I also, before I was a streamer, I worked in the head office of a commercial cleaning company as like administration and shit, right? And like I've worked in a lot of different jobs and industries and stuff, but this last one that I worked at was a really, really high fucking power job, right? And I had to manage several area managers across several branches, the length of, well, the height of Australia, basically, up and down the east coast. Hundreds of job sites, hundreds of employees, and just all sorts of different work order jobs and stuff like that I had to allocate to the right, like, fucking managers, supervisors, and, like, make sure shit was done right. There was a lot to it. There was a lot to it. And I basically made the company about $250,000 a year in my position. But I got a general wage of like $25,000 a year, I think. So yeah, not an even spread. So I definitely feel that. So this isn't the first time that I've done something like that, but that's a little bit different when you turn up and you do a job and you agree that you're going to get paid a set rate per hour, and you know that regardless of if you're okay or not, that you're going to get paid that amount at the end of the week. It's a little bit different. And if you happen to do really, really great work and you bring in serious fucking income and you are just like a fucking unit of an employee, good on you. But like, unless you're willing to like potentially barter with the company for a higher pay or more, I don't know, more resources, whatever it is that makes like your life and job easier, better and stuff. Like the position I had, I was limited by hours, so even if I could do more, I couldn't get more hours for it, which was kind of shit. But I also wish that I had got paid more, because basically they brought in somebody to assist me. I can't carry and I actually did part of the pays. I was in amongst like accounts and shit too. And so I automatically knew that this person who came in, who was about half my age, was being paid more than me. And I'm like, I just had to either be okay with it, or I had to, I guess, either fight for it or leave or whatever. Shit. Yeah. I kind of always figured that there's always going to be people that are going to get paid more than you in your job, in your industry, with your skills, age, whatever. I don't know. I don't have a lot of positive things to talk about that place. That's why I don't generally like discuss it and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I guess if anybody wants to ask questions about that while I'm like roughly on the topic, go for it. But I'm not going to go like too deep into it myself. and I try to like keep that place out. They basically like, they kind of destroyed me mentally. I'm not gonna lie. They are the reason why I was like mentally broken for 2 years before streaming, which is fair. What else did I miss? I don't know where you're going with this Mirthless, but I can get cynical isn't healthy for you. But getting cynical. What? What? I missed something. What are you schooling Mirthless on? There's got to be one of these guys down here because they keep re-resing him. There he is. Can't visualize my thumb doing anything but wiggle. Yeah, I don't know. When my thumbs wiggle, they wiggle in 4 dimensions, basically. It's legit though. Oh man. I'm sorry. That one's weird. I know that something is resurrecting this bastard. This sweet 4-dimensional thumb wiggle through time. Yeah. Oh, he must be here. There he is. I was gonna say, I kept seeing this happen and I'm like, where is this bastard? Yeah, everybody's now picturing like my thumbs wiggling through like different dimensions. Oh man. No, so I can kind of like straighten out my thumbs to make them kind of look normal. I say that they're not normal because like I'm used to the way that they like naturally bend in weird shapes and shit, right?
I can't carry
but
anymore.
I absolutely love when somebody's never met me, and one of the first things that I do is I'll like casually pick up something. And like, let's just say I'm gonna eat something, for instance, right? So we're all in a casual setting, just chilling. You have no context of what's coming. And I just pick up something and my thumbs start bending backwards on weird angles. And just the look on people's faces. And most of the time they drop their food and it's just worth it every time. I love it. This is the weird shit that I do. But yeah, that's one of my weird things. The schooling, that was my response to Overlord's comment. Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say, I'm like, I couldn't figure out what that was related to, because I'm like, if it was related to the what do you call it, Mirthless being like the spoonful, I'm like, the spoonful could be like, you know, a spoonful of knowledge or some shit like that. I don't know. I know that there's a spoonful of salt, isn't it? There's an expression along those lines that like, I'm lost with where the expression is specifically, but I know it's roughly around that kind of area. So, I'm trying. I can't quite get there. But like, I've got most of the center part of here to go. The thumb is present, future, and past. The thumb of present, future, and past Christmas. I'm sorry, I've lost it. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that next time I'm like watching like some kind of fucking movie or whatever that has like something along those lines, because you know how like all movies love to like reference like older movies and stuff like that, right? And there's almost always like something along those lines in a modern day Christmas thing or whatever, right? back to the thumb. Oh my god. Yeah, so that, and like maybe next time I watch like My Little Pony's like Heartswarming Eve or something, or whatever, like I'm trying to think. It's not like okay, what is the movie called that actually has like the ghosts of the past and shit in it? Because I can't quite remember. I don't think it's like the actual like Grinch or anything. It's something else. But it's like a it's a live action movie. I don't watch a lot of live action stuff. If only thumbs are magic. Well, the funniest part about that is there is actually a scene where I think Pinkie Pie gets thumbs. She gets fingers. She blows into her fingers or something, and like she blows into her hoofs and they turn into fingers and thumbs and shit. It scares everybody. So that actually does happen in the show. That's the funniest part about that. There's a random knowledge. There's also a point that absolutely has me in fucking stitches. Somebody will be able to Google this, right? If I ever see this in Discord, I'm gonna probably lose my shit. Not in a bad way, in like the I just can't kind of way, is the where Pinkie Pie does like the, I think it's Generation 3 pony head face, and she just goes like, it takes it from like my childhood My Little Pony into this Generation 4 My Little Pony, and it just is so ridiculous. She's like, I bet you can't do this, and then she just like pulls this whole fucking horse head looking face from the previous generation of animation, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I looking at? It's the wildest episode. I think it's like Too Many Pinkie Pies is the episode, I think. I really gotta sit down and watch that shit again. Like, I've watched it all. I did end up watching the entire series, but I feel like I need to go back and watch it again. I've been watching a bit of Star vs. the Forces of Magic. Versus the Forces of Evil at the moment, because I just want something light and casual to kind of watch. The Christmas Carol. Okay, so it's actually called A Christmas Carol, the movie. I thought it was something along those lines, but I'm like, I thought maybe it would have like more of a profound name to it. I think I've done everything in here. Scrooge. Yeah, I thought of Scrooge too. Scrooge was the first thing that came to my mind. Like, I also know that a lot of like the old like the Disney fucking Scrooge McDuck type stuff also did one as well, I'm pretty sure. Like, obviously there's been a lot of different shows and movies and stuff that have done like the send up of that, like the Christmas past and stuff, but now everybody's gonna be thinking of my thumbs when they watch Christmas movies. Oh god. That's not gonna be weird at all. Like, you'd be sitting there like cuddled up to your partner or your pets. You'd be looking them straight in the eyes, and then my thumbs are gonna come into your mind. And you're gonna have to deal with that. I'm sorry. I've probably like cursed everybody for life. Oh my god. I'm trying not to drop my food.
I can't carry.
Oh my god. Look, maybe one day I'll take a photo of my hands doing weird shit. Yeah, no, somebody, I just realized, I'm like, somebody out there will request that actually. No, maybe. It'll be doing like my double jointed shit. You're asking Santa if I have been nice Santa thumbs. Oh man. Look, all I kind of expect now is that there's just going to be this running joke of like the thumbs up kind of thing, you know? You want to know the people who can actually make their thumb dance instead of just wiggle. Yeah, well, it's like, obviously, like, it's better in summer because like I have like osteoarthritis and shit, right? So I've got all kinds of like joint shit, pain and crap, right? But when they're like limber enough, they can kind of like do, I would say, can anybody picture a mailbox with a little flag on it? Yeah, it does that shit. Yeah, a little flag thing. I was just doing that then. So yeah, I can also do that. Just like the random crap that I'm just like doing in the background here. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to also stretch out my motherfucking other hand too while I'm trying to do this too, because it's pinched bad. I don't know what I did to it, but it's pissed off. So your thumb is cosplaying as a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. You know what? Don't tempt it. Oh man. Oh, you know the other cool thing too? It's not just my thumbs that do weird shit. So I also have this thing where every one of the tips of my fingers, you know, up to like the first knuckle, can just like flatten over like a right angle to my fingers. So that's a thing. I also don't really have like good knuckle joints in my hands. So when I got like size for rings and shit, they were like, man, you don't have knuckles, do you? And I'm like, not really. Because like normally when you like, if you were to like run your fingers along the side of a finger, right, you'd feel like the knobby like knuckly bit, right, where like your knuckles are. Yeah, I don't really get that. I've got like at least 3 fingers on each hand that don't have that. It's just like, it's kind of just smooth. So yeah. I sound like my hands are like fucking horrible, but they're actually just fine. They're just like fucking uniquely boned. The best part is I have like, I don't know, I got x-rays of them, so I got to see inside my hands last year as well, so that was great. It was really weird. I have a lot more bones in my hands than I thought I did. I'm just gonna run over legs, stay logged in and remain viewing. No worries, Muthless. I don't know if I'll catch you later. I guess I'll see you around. But yeah. So you don't have fingers, you have appendages. I have something. There's something. Weird shit that I can do is like make right angle. I can make right angle at the tips of my fingers while keeping the rest of the fingers perfectly straight. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do that. Weird shit that I can do. Is that something you can also do? Is that what you're saying? Oh, we got Clean's heart. Nice. Because, yeah, that's what I do with my fingers, is I can do, like, the perfect right angles at the tips. Yeah. See, Grimm's got one cooler than that, too, is he can flatten his entire set of fingers back over the back of his hand, which is pretty cool. It's interesting. The funny thing is you'd think it would gross me out, right? You'd think that that would be something that would be... Whoop, wrong one. Like, a little bit too weird. But, my brother used to be able to flex his entire foot back on top of itself. Like, basically, like, just twists the whole front of his foot backwards over it. So, like, what Grimm does with his hands is not that weird to me. Hey, Ken.
You have found Khalim's heart, and it still bears the courage to face Mephisto. Place it in the Horodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The eye, the brain, and the flail.
Alright. I don't actually have room to store that, but I do have... I've got the other 2. Do I not have the flail yet? Alright, I've got to go find the flail. That's not too bad. Hyperflexing. Yeah, that's actually what it is. So I can turn my foot full 180 degrees. I used to be able to do that too, actually. I haven't been able to do that successfully since I twisted my ankles a lot. I used to do a lot of like kilometers walking and stuff. If you twist your ankles frequently enough, they don't really like being like messed with that much. So I kind of don't do that shit anymore. But I used to be able to do like the one foot facing one way and the other foot being facing backwards. I think I can still do that. I haven't tried it for a long time, but I used to be able to do that. Flail's about. Don't have enough effects control me. Not yet. Not yet. We're working on it though. Don't you fucking worry about that. I need to see if I can get some space. I need to pull out one of the like not that, this. I'll do it. Alright, all the squishies together. And I guess I can sell off the crappy health. And put that in there. Cool. Alright, so I don't need to go back down there, but I do need to go.
Good evening.
No, Kane, I love talking to you, but not right now, mate. Go back to Kurast Bazaar. Okay. So we went down all through the sewers. My only thing is I don't think I went down there. I'll go down in there, because XP. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I think my stomach's finally doing something. Because I'm slightly hungry now. All day I've just had like gut pains from like inflammation from my Crohn's. So yeah, I haven't been down here for sure. And yeah, I had like this like really sharp pain in like the side of like my intestines. And I'm like, well, that's kind of just day to day with me. But yeah, I was kind of like waiting for that to get moving. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's probably just like one part of my like intestines are probably like swollen or some shit. Just random weird shit that my body does. Oh shit. Fucking hell. My health. Jesus. I'm actually really fucking worried I'm gonna die from this. Jesus Christ. The fuck? I know I've got like all the health in the world, but I don't want to move from here in case I fucking die from something. All I have to do is have something touch me. Oh god. I just need that to stop being on 1 for a hot second. What the shit? The hell is happening? I'm gonna go for a while. Probably. It's spiders and stuff. I'm actually really bemused by this. I know this is how I died one other time too. Hold on. Let me get over to the healing dude. I know it won't kill me in town. We've tested that. Jesus. That shit's nerve-wracking. I don't like that. You sell that? Get off me, bug. Fucking... It's starting to warm up and I've already got bugs all over me. Fucking skittling around all over the place. God damn it. We didn't even have any doors open today and they're already in here. I'm assuming that they just live here. That's my assumption. What's that? It's another one of those almost unending poisons. Somewhere it's an open jungle. Yeah, I know. This is the thing, is I went down here through normal, I'm pretty sure, and I had the same thing where I came back and I was on like 1 health. And that's where I kind of like got the experience of like, oh, you don't really die at like 1, which is great. Because holy shit. I just didn't want to sit there and waste all of my health, but I basically did. Oh yeah, there's traps in here. I actually quite like the floor traps. I think they're cool. Whoa, shit! Good god. Sorry. The way that these like move in here sometimes scare the shit out of me. They run like spiders. Okay, they run like Australian spiders, sorry. Let me clarify that. Let's get you back. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, so Australian spiders basically run like the ground is on fire, which is legit anyway, but yeah, the way that these, I don't even know what they are, flesh hunters, the way that these run up to us, I don't even know if I'm attacking you lot. They run exactly the same way fucking spiders do and it scares me. Mind you, this area isn't too bad. Like I said, this is all just for XP and...
I am overburdened.
What the hell's a symbolin?
I can't carry anymore.
No, I definitely can't. I'll tell you what, this has been wild. Oh shit. No you don't. No. No, do not touch me. The fact that it's been poisoning my Valkyrie to death? Let's get you up. This area is crazy. Like, I remember going through here with the normal area, right? And it was interesting. Like, I didn't take this area very well the first time because I wasn't really prepared for it. This time I knew that there was a lot of stuff down here, but the rate in which things are poisoning, like, I forgot that they just do this. I also do worry what this on like hell is going to be like eventually. Like, we're not near hell yet, but holy shit. I know it's coming eventually. I don't have space for you. Not really, no. I've got to go back. Like, after I exit out this area, I think I've just got to go to Travancore. Really? Hold on. Where is Upper Kurast? Well, we've got to still clear Upper Kurast. No. Leave that alone. Honestly, I want to get past like Upper Kurast because I don't...
Yes?
I don't know... Oh, red. I don't know what it is specifically about like the Lower Kurast, and Upper Kurast areas, but I never really enjoy going through them. Like, I love playing Diablo 2, and I love fighting Mephisto. I think he's awesome. But there's just something about these big open areas and the Kurast areas that I don't know why. I don't enjoy it, and I never have. But when I get past it, I get so happy because I'm like, oh, I don't have to deal with that area. Like, at the moment, I've got... Once we're up to Travancore, like, I love Durance of Hate, don't get me wrong, that place is fucking awesome, but this is gonna be... I remember this is a nightmare to go through there. Like, it's not that much. It's like, we'll be done soon enough in like, we'll be done with this Kurast Act 3 kind of stuff in, I would say, probably 2 more weeks, maybe. Then we should be in about Act 4. Sorry, my brain just completely shut down. My stomach did some weird shit then.